Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only. I was asked by one of my beautiful viewers to have a look about the New York Bragg trial. The fact that it's been delayed, will Judge Michon actually decide that the case doesn't go ahead at all in light of the documents being supplied at a late date and all these sorts of things. So lovely, gloomy, overcast day. I hope the overhead lights aren't too bright. Beautiful, beautiful autumn day. Still warm, but raining outside at the moment. So this is the well, we'll call it the Stormy Daniels case, but it's really about the falsifying business documents, etc., and it's also about the voter misrepresentation, etc. So let's have a look. So what's happened is that the State Department of New York on the federal level held back info from the DA. So we're talking about the state level. This is holding back information from Bragg, which also means it got held back from both sides. Why did they do that? Okay, I'm getting a real feel as to why, because it's so much more than just the Bragg case. They have swamped with thousands and thousands of pages of documents, of which you're probably looking at less than a couple of hundred are actually relevant to the case itself. But I want to have a look. I'm getting a real feel because, oh, here we've got the lies, deceit, the abuse of power, the win at any cost, and on the base, the judgment card, collective awakening, which really sums up what I was feeling. I'm feeling that, and I read on this case the other day that the information they have that is tied to this case is so much bigger than paying Stormy Daniels $120,000 or $130,000. It's one of those, for those that go, oh, these cases are taking so long. Why are they taking so long? Because every time they pick up a rock and look under it for the next lot of information, there is a scurry of serpents that head off under the surrounding rocks. If you think of a old time cop show pinboard, which is what I picture, it's literally covered in red string linking this to this to this to this to this to this to, and it's almost they're going off onto, there's red strings going off onto the walls on the side because they've run out of boardroom. It's just, this is why these cases are taking so long, because we're talking decades of corruption and intertwined illegalities. So I just want to have a look just quickly why was this information held back, and then I'm going to have a look to see as to whether, and just to confirm that the case is going to ahead. I know that the case is going to go ahead. I do think that the Trump side will appeal for more time. Let's have a look. Why did the federal government hold back supplying Bragg with this information? Okay, I'm getting told it's because they didn't want the prosecution to have it because of what it entails. One card popped out there. I felt it fall out. Why did the federal hold back the information? Come on down, let's have a look. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, money, 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 money. But you've noticed here that the peregrine is hooded in a red hood, of all interesting things. So what I'm really getting, it's a gilded cage, but what I'm really getting from this card just clarifies that there is this money trail that they were wanting to be kept, that they're following, that they wanted kept hidden from the Trump prosecutors for some reason. They didn't want that side to know, because there are secrets that are going to be revealed, and they are going to be explosive. I just feel there is so much more coming out of this Bragg case than merely paying Stormy. There are secrets that are going to be revealed, and they didn't want the prosecution having them. What we've got here, the Knight of Cups, the offer being brought forward at the foundation. So this is the offer of some of the information that they've got. I'm not going to say it's all. So this is bringing forth some of the information, and it's going to be quite emotional. In the past, we've got Judge Michonne. Also, bringing forth a new plan, striding forth, a powerful figure bringing forth a new plan, bringing forth a new message, a new plan. Is it Judge Michonne or is it the federal? In the past, I think this is Judge Michonne. He hasn't put up with any, I'm getting a feel it's Judge Michonne. He hasn't put up with any BS or demands from the prosecutor's side, but he has given them the extra 30 days as per the defence request, because the defence also wanted it. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, big change coming. Those that were on top are going to find themselves on the bottom. It's just karma coming and biting on the bum, basically. Things moving forward fairly quickly, but at a slow pace, if that makes sense in regards to the legal system. So forward movement, but it's not rapid forward movement. So here's the 30 days. So why did the federals hold this back? Why did the federals hold this back? Got the Queen of Wands. I'm going to call this my Stormy card. The inspirational queen, bringing forth a powerful message, in touch with their spirituality. Believe it or not, Stormy Daniels is a tarot reader, in touch with her spirituality, inspiring of others, bringing forth a new message about corruption. Oh, she's exposed the corruption. Thank you. Internally, it's triggered exposure of corruption. Goodness me. Financial corruption, about money laundering. Oh, here it is again, money laundering. Bringing about a significant ending. Sorry about the glare of the overhead lights. A significant ending. This Stormy case, this is going to be huge. It's now been put off to the end of April, but there's information coming out of it that's more than just the money. Then we have the ill health, the retreat, and we then have a new partnership, a new beginning, or just partnerships, romantic partnerships. I mean, Trump doesn't want Stormy to testify, because by crikey, she's going to bring the goods. But I don't think it's this. What's this partnership here? Truth partnership. Oh, thank you. I'm getting truth partnership between state and federal, unsheathing this sword of truth to expose the lies from behind the scenes, as there's a money trail. There's always a money trail. Always a money trail. So why did they not share the information sooner? Because it's a lot bigger than just the Stormy case, and they really needed to make a decision about how the Tower moment, the manipulator, and a Tower moment. It's always so much more. So, show me, is the Stormy Daniels the Bragg case? Is it going to go ahead? end of April. Yeah, the Emperor, he thought he was infallible. He's going to find himself unhappy with what's coming out. He hasn't got any money, for starters, trust me, it's broke as. The RNC, they haven't got much. Well, they got about $9 or $11 million. That's barely going to cover an interest payment or two. It's show me. Oh, that's a good point. His Trump or fraud case payments coming soon. Okay, show me. Show me. Will it go ahead end of April? And what's it going to bring forth? You want it that way. Okay. Right. Page of Pentacles. Starting out with a page. This was a small case about money to start with. Challenged by new beginning, new but foolishness, like trying to juggle the foolishness. I'm going to say foolishness here. So it was a small money case and foolish actions in regards to this. I mean, if Trump had just paid the money out of his own personal pocket instead of trying to run it through the business and then claim tax deduction for it, etc., 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 it would have never come to light, except for as a bribe to try and win the election type thing. So foolishness, foundation, walking away. Is it going to continue in May? 3 cups down, 5 remaining, walking away. Can also be walking towards, dropping the 3 cups and then walking towards. And the moon here, the moon exposes lies. So what have we got? We've got a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse coming up, but is there something again at the end of April? Another lunar eclipse or something, or just a full moon? Full moon, thank you. Full moon, when's the full moon coming up? But this is very much the moon exposes the lies. In the past, again, I'm going to call that my Cohen card, the orator coming forward. Heartbreak, loss, deceit, betrayal, swords through the heart, vascular moment possibly as well, but is it going to go ahead end of May? This is just really the swords really plunging into the heart of the matter. There's a harsh truth going to come forward. Strength externally, strength in the case in regards to this truth. Internally, an offer being made. The false knight making an offer. This might be trying to delay further. But hopes and fears. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. One party hoping they rise to the top, and the other party, well, karma's going to come and bite on the backside. The outcome, loss, disappointment. Now it's going from a page to a Queen of Pentacles. This is going to really feeling this is going to turn into a domestic security type case, as there is big stick moment, powerful new information coming forward in regards to betrayal. We've got anxiety here, whistleblower, could be Weiselberg or Cohen or any of the above, but there's a lot of anxiety here about dark money and the partnerships and agreements with that dark money. But it's the fading of the masculinity, and there's secrets that are going to come to the surface about money, big money. Wow. I'll just grab pendulum and just have a quick ask. I won't lift the screen up. You guys know how I waggle it, hang it off my finger and just, or I should say don't waggle it. Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? Will the New York Bragg Trump Stormy case go ahead end of April? Will it go ahead end of April? Yes. Back and forth is yes. Round and round means they're ready for a question. Side to side will mean no. Okay. Yep, ready for the next question because they know what it is. Is there more information? Is the information that is going to come out go way beyond just paying Stormy? Yes. Last question. Is that why the federal didn't give the information to Bragg? It's going angle to angle, which means sort of. So it's just telling me there's way more to this than meets the eye. And I'm really wondering whether they didn't pass. I just get this is going to be so much more. Silly goose, if he had just paid her out of his pocket, would never have come to light. But it's how it goes. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Catch you later.